our title-winning season, we are not going to skip talking about Jürgen Klopp. You know, one thing that Jürgen Klopp did towards the end of his regime that really still keeps me hailing him at every moment and at any time is knowing fully well that when you look at the midfield that moment, you know, we had the likes of Jadon Henderson, Fabinho, and then we had the Chamberlain, them who were all there at the middle of the park. You understand? Milner was there. He looked at it and realized that these legs were becoming like they are becoming weak. And he entered into the market, brought in 4 able legs. Even though Endo was one in his 30s, but he seemed to be a higher grade, a higher version of the players Jürgen Klopp moved on from that middle of the park. Henderson moved on, Milner moved on, Fabinho moved on. He brought in Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. That brought in a new generation of midfield in our team, a new dynamics, new everything. Gave them one season. They may well not have given their best in the first season, apart from McAllister. Szoboszlai was a shadow of himself. Gravenberch, especially, wasn't at his best. The best player, the best signing of Jürgen Klopp in that midfield 4 in his first season was Endo. Fortunately, he didn't get that game time in the second season, but he was still instrumental, impactful off the bench in all the moments he came in. So if you look at what he did, how he revolutionized that midfield, brought in new legs and all that, you have to say this guy is exceptional. He's a genius. So we're talking about a success story right now. He has to be there. You understand? And now you look at a coach who knows his onions, and a slot came in. See, if you are not a good coach, you will not know how to use players. You understand? And one good thing is that the two coaches have similar playing style. You understand? But then Jürgen Klopp's pattern is faster than Arne Slot's own, but very similar pattern. You just have to be in control of it. Jürgen Klopp pattern, you don't even need to hold ball more often. All you need to do is just ensure that when you need to 1, 2, 3 passes, the transition take you to the opponent box. That's Jürgen Klopp's approach. He doesn't have that kind of time to pity you, or maybe then on a slot you take your time to knock the ball around, patient with your opponents till you hit. Very patient football and patient approach. Two coaches with similar pattern, but then still different in 1 or 2 ways, but very, very similar. That was why our players adapted so fast. So I have to still give Arne Slot kudos. His tactical awareness, when to make substitution and when not to, he knows it. At a point, he wasn't absolutely 100% correct in all that, but in most cases, he delivered with his tactics. That's the truth about it. So I have to really hail these two coaches for what they did to ensure that we actually snatched or clinched our 20th Premier League title. They were both really, really instrumental. I have to give it to them. Arne Slot and Jürgen Klopp, exceptional coaches. We're actually lucky to have these coaches, to be honest. Imagine having these two coaches, one Premier League. But do you know what it means? I have to hail them. What are your thoughts about Jürgen Klopp's influence in this title-winning season and Arne Slot's influence in this title-winning season? Use the comment section and let us know what you think, guys.